Hello friends, good morning to all of you, and this is the video related to the RBWM JAIIB, and it is now what's the eligibility so as to open the saving account? You must be a legally competent person. You should be legally capable so as to open the saving account, right? You should be legally competent that you can enter into a valid contract. So can a minor be opening a saving account? Because whatsoever the contract is done with the minor, except the case of the life-saving services to the minor, that is void ab initio. That is basically considered to be cancelled as per the Indian Contract Act. So can a minor be opening a current account? Yes, minor is allowed under the by the Reserve Bank of India that they can be opening a account. Like even if it is 1 year old, they can be opening the account. But up to when the age is like below 10 years, they can be opening a guardian operated account. But from the age of 10 and above, up to 18, they can be opening the self-operated account also. So that's allowed. So applicants make the application to the bank that they want to open the account. So the proper application is to be submitted along with the KYC proof, photograph, etc. And further, it should be acceptable to the bank as per the terms and conditions. Now let's have a look at the special categories, special saving bank accounts. Special category saving bank account. First of all, it's related to the saving bank account of the minor. Is minor allowed? Yes, minor is allowed. As per the Indian Contract Act, it is not allowed because minor cannot be entering into the valid contract. But as per the RBI guidelines, as per the Reserve Bank of India guidelines, minor can open the account, they can operate the account also, and also they can be like endorse the instruments. The instruments can be in their name. They can be the drawee. They can be the drawer of the instrument, not the drawee. They can be the drawer of the instrument. Who is drawer? Who basically writes the check. That's said to be the drawer. But what are the conditions? What are the conditions? Like up to the age of 10, up not up to basically below the age of 10. If the age is below 10 years, right? If the age is below 10 years, in that scenario, you'll be opening a guardian operated account. Guardian operated account, right? Along with the guardian or self-operated, two things are there. Two things are there. Even if you are age of 13 years, 15 years, 17 years, but below the age of 18 years, you can be opening a guardian operated account. But if you are aged 10 years or above 10 years, you can be opening a self-operated account also. That's basically allowed. That basically is allowed, right? So what are the guidelines? Let's say you are dealing with person M who is aged 13 years. Who is aged 13 years. Can this minor be opening the self-operated account here? Is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Because the person is aged above 10 years, so self-operated account is allowed, but there are some conditions. What conditions? That this minor should be literate. This minor should be literate. That the minor should be able to read or write. And also the AF is, that is the account opening form, is to be signed in presence of the bank official. This is the condition. These are the condition, two specific conditions. AF is to be signed in presence of the bank official, and also the minor should be literate, should be able to read or write. Then it is allowed that you can be opening the self-operated account. But let me tell you, because the minor is not able to enter into contract as such, it cannot be binding the other person. So the self-operable minor account, in case of the self-operable minor account, nomination cannot be done. Nomination cannot be done. The nomination facility won't be there in case of the self-operated account. No nomination facility available. But if it is guardian operated account, then the nomination can be done on behalf of the guardian. And there is a special condition, and you might not be aware related to it. This is quite important. This is a special condition. What that condition says, that if you are aged below 14 years, if you are minor and you are aged below 14 years, right? In that scenario, if it's a self-operated account, in such accounts, the maximum balance is up to rupees 1 lakh only and not above that. So for the balances, for the accounts where the minor is 14 years or above, there is no limit related to the balances. But for here, where the age is like up to is below 14 years, then the maximum balance can be 1 lakh rupees. Clear with it? And the minors who are below 10 years, it is mandatorily like they can be opening account just with the natural guardian, that is father or mother. Account is operable by the natural guardian, father or mother. After that, it's about the illiterate person account. Is illiterate person allowed so as to open the account? Yes, allowed. So if the illiterate individual who is basically capable of entering into a contract, they can be opening a saving bank account without any issue. Illiteracy means they cannot be reading or writing, but they can be entering into a contract. So if you can be entering into a contract, you can open an account, right? And further, in that scenario, because they cannot read, right, they cannot be, they cannot do the signatures. So they are to affix the thumb impression. They are to affix the thumb impression in the presence of the approved witness that is to be done. And they are to visit in person so as to do the withdrawals. And that is the check facility available for them. Can you issue a checkbook to a illiterate person account? Checkbook facility. Kindly do answer at the earliest. In an illiterate account, can you be issuing the checkbook? Yes or no? Answer is no. Checkbook facility cannot be given. Because how would you be managing to match the thumb impression? That's not possible. That is not possible. So the checkbook facility is not allowed, right? But the point is that they are to affix the thumb impression. And for male, they are to affix the LTI, that is a left thumb impression. For the male, it is the rule of LTI. And for the female, it is RTI, right? Thumb impression, right? That is to be affixed. That is to be affixed. And in case, even if a loan document is to be signed by an illiterate person, it is to be executed by an illiterate person, you have to write this particular fact, this is RTI or LTI. You have to mention it along with that if it is RTI or LTI. Okay. So for the withdrawal purposes, the illiterate person should be coming personally to the branch and they are to affix the thumb impression in the presence of the officer. And no checkbook facility can be like extended. That cannot be given. And is the joint account allowed? Yes, joint account is allowed. Like an illiterate person can be opening a joint account, but not with the illiterate person. They can be opening the joint account, but with the literate close relative. ध्यान रखिएगा. They can be opening the joint account, but with the literate close relative and not with the illiterate person. They cannot be opening the joint account with the illiterate person, but with the literate close relative only. Right? It could be father, son, husband, wife, mother, daughter, etc. Right? That can be done. Clear with it? And after that, it's about the saving bank account of the blind person. So do confirm at the earliest that if you have understood the topic so far. Kindly do confirm at the earliest that if you have understood the topic so far so that we can move ahead with the another topic. So the next topic, it's about the saving bank account of the blind persons. Now the blind persons are fully competent that they can be entering into the contract, right? So there is no restriction related to opening of the saving bank account. They can be opening the account with signature and also the thumb impression for the blind persons, right? And if the blind person is illiterate, then they are to apply the thumb impression only. Like if you're blind person, if you deal with a blind person and that blind person is literate, that is literate, then you'll be going for the signature plus the thumb impression, right? But if it is illiterate, then you'll be going for just the thumb impression. Clear with that, right? So there is no restriction related to opening the saving account for the blind person. No restriction related to it. But the signatures must be done in presence of the bank official, and also we are to have a witness along. The witness is required. Like in the case of the illiterate person, the witness is required. The same way the witness is required in case of the blind person. And also the certification is required. A declaration is to be done. And the witness must be clarifying that whatsoever the contents of the documents, those have been explained. So whatsoever the documents have been explained, right? That kind of witness is to be required. Because the person cannot see, like they can be like repudiating the fact that they do not know that where they signed or something. That's why the witness is required. Otherwise the checkbook facility can be given to them, the normal all the facilities can be given to them, right? But you are to deal with the witness. Then further it's related to the saving bank account of the incapacitated persons, the persons who cannot sign. Let's say loss of both hands is there, or let's say they are having no hands, no toes. In that scenario, what is to be done? Is the account can be opened? Yes. So bank may be entertain the request from the handicapped person, the incapacitated person who have lost both the hands. Like they can be accounts can be opened for such cases also. Now, if there are no hands, then you have to take the toe impression. Then you have to take the toe impression. That is to be taken, right? And that it must be done in presence of the branch manager or let's say department head. And definitely there should be a witness. There should be a witness. Then it is very much important. It's related to accounts of the Parda Nashi women. Very much important topic. The next topic, it's about the accounts of the Parda Nashi women. Is it allowed so as to open the Parda Nashi women accounts? Like who is Parda Nashi women? That lives in seclusion, like who is having the limited interaction with the outside world, that's basically presumed to have less exposure to financial or the legal matters. That's a parda nashi movement. And bank must be proving that she has understood the nature of the transaction, that she has executed it voluntarily, and further the burden of proof will be like on the bank. The burden of the proof will be like upon the bank only, right? So presumption, there is always a presumption of undue influence exists because she is not capable herself. It's not considered that she is knowing the transactions well, right? And the contracts are basically presumed to be, are not consumed, basically presumed to be consent free. Because for the transactions, we need a free consent. So for the banking precaution, it is very much required so as to obtain at least two attestation from the two persons. Two respectable persons should be attesting who are basically known to the bank, who are known to the bank, right? They should be verifying invariably the signature and the account opening form. And also each and every withdrawal transactions are to be verified by the two respectable persons who are known to the bank. Only then such accounts can be allowed. Only then such accounts can be allowed. Clear with it? After that, it's about the saving accounts for the non-individual entities. It's about the next topic. It's about the saving accounts for the non-individual entities. I told you that in some cases it is allowed at the even the for the non-individual entities, the saving account can be opened like primary cooperative credit societies can be done, right? And for KVIs, it can be done for agriculture produce market committees, for societies under the registration societies registration act, and for the DWCRA, that is development of women and children in rural areas, For the SHGs, the saving fund account can be opened which are registered or unregistered. For farmer clubs and for VVV, that is Vikas Volunteer Vahini, the saving fund accounts can be opened. Otherwise, only the individuals can be opening the account. But for these entities also, it's allowed so as to open the saving fund account. Play with it. And that will be all about this video. Thank you so much and see you again in the next video. If you want to get the complete course of JAIIB, the course is available in English only language also, and also the bilingual course is available. Simply just do WhatsApp JAIIB to the number 83609 44207, and I'll be sharing all the details with you. So thank you so much and see you again.